How's it going, everyone? We're here to check out the next set of Twitch drops, which is Twitch Rivals 4. And we've got quite a few different drops and so forth, and we're going to get right into it. But before that, we're going to jump on the page and kind of tell you how it works, and then also explain this hazmat suit. This hazy is literally just for the event. There's no way to earn it. It's not for players. It's just something that was made to be used in the event, just to make that clear. So this is not something that you can earn. So let's go ahead and jump into the stuff that you can and take a look at the list. Alright, so if you jump onto the Twitch page here, you'll see that the event is about to start. Yeah, I'm really cutting it with this video, how close we got to it. But it starts on the 11th at 12 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, and it ends on the 15th at basically just before 5 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. And of course, if you go to this website, it will show it to you in your own local time. So if you don't want to do time conversions, just click on the link down in my description. So basically, we've got these Twitch drops, and you have your generic drops, which are here. And those go from 1 to 11 hours of watch time total. These can be earned while you're earning any of these rival stream skins down here. So these can be earned in conjunction with this, but you can't do two of these at the same time, if that makes sense. So down here, you've got the Twitch Rivals stream. If you just watch the actual stream itself from Twitch Rivals, you can earn a rocket launcher and a fridge. I recommend doing these early on because the actual Twitch Rivals stream is a shorter thing than everyone else just streaming while they're playing. So that's kind of a smart thing to jump onto first, or at least look at the schedule for it. Then over here, we've got the different teams, and basically each team has 2 drops. And you've got your captains who you can watch for one specific drop, and then you've got everyone else who you can watch to unlock the rest of the drops. So it's 2 hours each, and then you've got each team. So you've got green, blue, mint, lavender, yellow, purple, orange, gray, pink, etc. And all you gotta do is click on one of them, and it will take you straight to their page, and you'll be set to go ahead and stream right there. But yeah, it's nice and simple. All you have to do is click on one of the names and it'll take you to it. And if these people are online, there'll be a little online, or for these pictures, a nice little green notification to let you know they're there. So that's basically how it's going to work. Let's go ahead and take a look at the skins in game. Alright, so first up this year, we have the generic drops, which is going to be the first thing here, the Twitch Rivals Trophy. And this year, it's like a CD-ROM. And it says Rivals rated the last base, Raiders of the last base. There you go. And yeah, it's just a cool little design of the new trophy. And this one is just 1 hour of watch time. Then over here, we've got our next one, which is going to be the Restoria bag. This one's going to be 3 hours generic watch time. And you can go ahead and grab it. And then, of course, people are going to ask, does it glow? And it does not look like it has any glow this year. Next, we're looking at the beanie hat. This one's going to be 5 hours of watch time, and it's just a simple Twitch Rivals beanie. But hey, free beanie is something, right? Next up, we've got our 3 final generic drops. The next one up is going to be the metal chest piece. This one is going to run you 7 hours of watch time to unlock. Has a nice little shimmery kind of thing going on with it to match the rest of the Restoria stuff. Then the next drop is going to be the boots, and these are just simple Twitch boots. They've got that purple color, the little Twitch symbol there, or logo I should say. And then finally, for our last generic drop, you have the face mask, which is going to be 11 hours watch total time. Has a nice kind of like cutout effect here in the back, nice breathable for your head. Just joking, but anyways, one way or another, there are our generic drops. Next up, we've got our first of our streamer-specific drops, and it is the Twitch Rivals stream. So therefore, you've got this big old Twitch Rivals rocket launcher. And it kind of has this purple to blue effect depending on how the light hits it, which is kind of cool. It's not quite pearlescent, but it has kind of a thing going on. And we'll go ahead and do a reload for you right there. And there we have it. Next up is the Twitch Rivals fridge, and this one looks like an old kind of arcade machine, which is really cool. You can see that someone is playing Rust on it down in the tunnel, so they're playing like, I don't know, Tunnel Champion or something. So there you have that. This one's going to be a 4-hour watch of the Twitch Rivals stream, and it does have some pretty snazzy glow. to go alongside with it. All right, and next up we've got Red Team. They've got this really nice looking hoodie for you. As you can see here, it's got lots of little details to it. Definitely a very gorgeous looking one. And in addition to this, there's also a AK, so let's go take a look at. All right, and there is that Red Team AK. Definitely a very beautiful one, continuing that red and gold theme. Next up, we have Green Team, and we've got a metal face mask and a hoodie. And you're like, wait, what? That's a metal face mask? Yes, this is a metal face mask. So if you don't already have the kayak one or the one that was just in the shop, you can go ahead and pick up a free metal face mask that doesn't actually have a face mask. So hey, there is that. Green Team definitely has a very special and unique item for their drops. Next, we've got the Blue Team, which we've got a blue and black and white hoodie for you. Then you've got your really cool like friends or buddies or comrades symbol going on back here. I don't know what Blue Team's going to call it, but I'm sure they have a name for it for sure. And then with this, we have a rock as well. And boom, there it is. It is Blueprint's Welcome to Rust Rock. It has lots of little scribbles and so forth on it, and it has a nice little kind of blue highlights here and there around it. Next, we've got Mint Team, and with this, we've got the Mint Hoodie, which kind of has a cool kind of gray-blue kind of thing going on. Then on the back here, you've got a big old postie symbol up on the hood, and you've got the other team captain up here with the Willjum Boonie hat to go along with the poncho that already exists in drops from before. Then next up we have Lavender Team, which has a, well, white hoodie actually. A little bit confusing there on that. But hey, you've got a little cobalt symbol on it. It's got some nice gold highlights to it. And then there's also this fancy SAR, which we will get to right now. So if we go ahead and pull out the SAR, you'll see right here, it's got all sorts of a gold inlay and jewels. Definitely a very beautiful looking one. Aiming down the sights here, there is a faint red tip. And there we go for a reload. Next up, we've got Yellow Team, and they've got kind of a firefighter kind of thing going on for their hoodie, which I think is quite cool. A lot of people dig the kind of firefighter thing, and this would be pretty popular, and it's not overly branded, so you can kind of just wear it whenever. Then we've got a armored door for you, the Nightclub armored door. Look at that. Definitely a very cool neon door, and of course with neon, you ask, well, does it glow? And of course it does. Next up, we've got Purple Team, and they've got a very, well, purple hoodie, and it kind of looks like a bathrobe or like a men's silk nightshirt kind of thing. And with that going on, it even has its own, like, graying chest hair to go right alongside with that. And with it, there's also a matching pick. But the pick is a little bit different. As you'll see here, it's a microphone. Hey, there you go. So you can get your very own microphone with a little wailin' and wobbles right there on it, and sing your heart out. Next up, we've got Orange Team, and we've got this kind of orange hoodie, but it looks like it's made out of like burlap or old like burlap sacks, and it's got this kind of like a western-y feel, but then you've got a little bit of everything going on here. Love the horse with the bucket helmet guy. And then, of course, we have an AK for you to go along as their second drop. This one also has a red, black, and gold kind of thing going on, but it has a little more of an Asian kind of feel, especially with the mag there. Aiming down the sights, you have a black tip against the red sights. A little bit of a reversal there. And there we go for our reload. Next up, we've got Gray Team, which is Team Coco and Lemon, I guess. Yes. It says E-Rob now. Or, yep, I can't read. So I don't know if that changed, but one way or another, we've got the coconut lemon hoodie here for you. And yeah, it kind of has like this suspenders kind of over pants thing going on, which is funny. And with this, we have a furnace. So over here, you've got the gorilla furnace, which is definitely very, very cool looking. And let's go ahead and toggle so we can take a look at the glow. And there it is. Look at that. Those lights just boom. The eyes just pop right out at you. And of course, we have to check it out at night as well. Alright, and lastly, we've got Pink Team with this kind of like reptile alligator skin kind of hoodie thing going on. I'm not entirely sure what the original design with that was, but yeah, it definitely has a very crocodile skin look to me, for sure. But I don't know if that was what they were going for. One way or another, there's also an AK to finalize it off. And there it is. Boom. It has the same kind of like reptile skin thing going on the mag. It's very kind of sparkly, shiny, chromy. Aiming down the sights here, you do have a very blurry D. But yeah, there it is, everyone. That is the Twitch drops for you. If you don't know how anything really works, if this is your first time, or maybe if you're having some problems, from this point on, I have a tutorial that kind of covers the generic basic problems you might come across in troubleshooting, or just how to kind of start Twitch drops. If you don't need to know that, this is pretty much where you can end the video. So that's going to do it. Let's go move on to that. Alright guys, so you're going to start by going to the Twitch drops page, which is linked down in my description below if you don't already have it pulled up, and it's going to take you to here. And if you are brand new, you're going to have to sign in with your Steam account. This has to be the Steam account that you own Rust on and want the skins on. That's very important. And then you want to sign in with your Twitch, and the Twitch is going to need to be the Twitch that you're going to be watching the streams with. That should be pretty straightforward. Now, I've already done the Steam sign in, so I don't need to do that. But, you know, again, you just click here, and it's going to bring you to the Steam sign in window. Alright, so then once you're done through Steam, you're going to click sign in, and it will either ask you to, you know, sign in your stuff, then it'll ask if you can authorize, blah, 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 and you just say yes, and it will pop up with drops activated, and you should be good to go. Now, what you want to do is kind of look at a few things here. So we have a couple buttons that pop up. You've got logout, unlink, and check for missing drops. So logout's pretty straightforward. Unlink is going to be useful. Now, some people will get the error saying that you're already linked to a account. If that's what you're getting, you're going to need to find out which account that is, either your Steam or Twitch, log in the way I just showed you, and then hit unlink. Once that's done, you can then sign in with the proper account and link it properly, okay? So this is where that unlink button is when you're looking for it. Also, there's the check for missing drops button, which we'll get back to here in a minute, okay? So let's go ahead and kind of go through the basic FAQ, and the main thing here is what are the different kinds of drops, and I kind of explained that briefly already, but you've got the generic drop. Generic drops are drops you have to watch for a set amount of time, but you don't have to watch a set streamer. You can watch any streamer that has drops enabled. So technically, you could make progress towards two streamers at once, so to say. One of the generic drops and then one of the specific drops. So that's kind of how that works right there. And then there are the specific drops, which are, you know, you have to watch that specific streamer. Pretty straightforward there, okay? Now, those will all be posted on this page once it has been updated for the drops, so it's really easy. You just click on them and you're ready to go. Now, is there a way to check your progress? Yes, there is. So we'll go ahead and show that. You can literally just click here, or when you're at your Twitch, go to your Twitch inventory. And yeah, let's go ahead and take a look at that. All right, and so it will take you here to your inventory, and as you'll see, you know, this is from the last campaign. And, well, actually, this could be a couple campaigns further ago, because I'll probably keep using this. So as you can see, this is from the July 2021 campaign, and it'll start to show your progress here. So as you can see, I'm earning towards the generic drops, which were these two, and one streamer right here, and it shows the progress on both and how long you're going to have to work at it. Once this is done, the bar will be full and it will say claim, and until you claim, the next one in its progress won't start. So you'll see this one here will not start until this one has been claimed, and once you finish this, you're going to have to watch another streamer to start on theirs, or else you won't be making progress towards anything. So yeah, that's generally how that's going to work right there. Alright, now that we're back on it with this, the next thing is going to be, can you earn drops faster and by opening more windows, logging into multiple accounts, blah, blah, blah. No, that doesn't work. The best you can do is earn a generic drop and a specific drop at the same time. Once you have finished the both or all of the generic drops, you can only work on one specific streamer at a time. Opening another window isn't going to help you with that. Now, if a streamer logs off halfway and you only have them partially finished, you can then move on to a different streamer that is online. Sometimes it can take up to 5 minutes to show you're making progress, but don't worry, you will. And usually it doesn't start at 0. You'll notice it pops up right away at 2 to 5% or something like that. Because like I said, it can take a little while to realize you switch people. But as long as the one you're watching is offline and no longer streaming Rust, you can switch to another person that is and work on them. Now, how long does it take for the drops to show up in your inventory? Again, this can take up to 10 minutes for them to show up after you've claimed them on Twitch. But if you didn't go ahead and claim them on Twitch, make sure you do, because there's no other way to do that. So once you've hit claimed, it can take up to 10 minutes to show up in your Steam inventory. If for some reason it isn't, you can come back here and click this check for missing drops button, and it will try to send them to you. For me, whenever I've done this, it usually works instantly. Again, there's going to be lots of people doing this at once. It could take some time, all right? And then, do you need anything special? All you need is a Twitch account, a Steam account, and you need to own Rust. If you have Twitch Prime or whatever, that's fine, but you don't need it. No Twitch Prime required, no extra fees or other things. You just need a Twitch account, Steam account, and Rust. Now, if you no longer know which one is linked or whatever, I already covered that, so we can skip it. And then if you don't own Rust, is there a way you can still earn them? And yes, there is. What you do is you claim them on Twitch, but you never send them over to Steam. As soon as you now own Rust, you come back to this page anytime. It will always be here. You can log in and click check for missing drops. Once you've clicked this guy, it should then drop them all from your Twitch into your Steam inventory, now noticing that Rust is there. So yeah, that's basically kind of the stuff right there that works with it. And if you are having a problem where it's not switching to another streamer, one thing you can do is clear your internet browser cache, close all your windows, reopen, and try again. That has always worked for most people as well. Just kind of another little tip with that. But that's going to do it, guys. Thanks for watching, and enjoy your Twitch drops out there. Have fun getting them, and stay rusty.